So, on Reddit, the Am I the Asshole?
Yes.
There's a good one. And I'm kind of curious to hear what you think. This woman is 28 years old. She wants to know, is she the asshole?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. She and her fiance are getting married next month. Everything's going great. They've been having a serious argument about having his grandmother at the wedding. They agreed no kids at the wedding because they want the reception to be a huge party for their adult friends. They want family. They want dancing, loud music, open bar. They're big partiers. That's like their thing, and they invited mostly young people, all their friends. And she said, for the same reason that we don't want kids there, we don't want his 98-year-old grandma there because it's going to be too loud for her. We're going to have to be focused on her and her needs. And is she okay? And do we need to get her out of here? Does she need to go anywhere? We don't want to stop the action. We want her to be at the ceremony. But once we do the reception, we want to just go balls to the wall, get totally wasted, have a great time, and not worry about the grandma.
Mm-hmm.
So she says this has caused a huge fight since she said she's always dreamed about being at her grandson's wedding. He's the grandson.
Mm-hmm.
So the grandma's like, I've always dreamed about being at this wedding. So the fiance, the guy is like, it's my grandma. She's 98. She's always dreamed about being at my wedding. This is potentially the last wedding she'll go to because no one else is getting married anytime soon.
Right.
And she's like, right, which is why I want her at the ceremony. And then we can do something like special with her, just us and her afterwards or at another day. But for the actual wedding, I want to be able to party and let loose and not worry about being judged or watched. And is your grandma okay? So they're fighting over this. And she wants to know, am I the asshole?
Yes. Because the wedding and the reception are for friends and family. Sorry. So what you do is that's somebody's mom. So that's your mom's mom, I guess. So
right.
Make her watch her. Your job.
No, it's not. It's the fiance. It's the guy's family.
But yeah, you tell your mom, okay, it's your job to watch grandmother. I can bring grandma, but somebody's going to have to watch her. You can.
So she should say to her fiance, that's your mother's mother. So have your mother watch her.
Right. Or hire somebody to be their, handler for that day.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't have to sit there and wait on her hand and foot. But she should be there. I mean, if it wasn't for her, you wouldn't be here.
Right. So, that's a good point.
And she wants to go. Not many 98-year-olds want to do anything.
It's a good point.
So, and how many more, like my mom always says, when you drive away from your grandparents' house, wave at them because it could be the last time you see them,
Right. It's true, though.
Yeah.
Especially in your family.
So it could be nice to grandma because that's one of the memories you want to have, that she was at your reception.
So this woman thought that she was going to get some support. She thought that people were going to be like, look, I get it. No kids. No, the idea of not having kids is because there's alcohol around and they don't like loud music and you don't want the parents running around following their kids. And I had no kids at my wedding. And all of my friends that have kids were like, thank God, like they wanted a night off to not have to worry about. And my friends that did come from elsewhere in the country, I said, bring your kids. I hired babysitters for them.
Mm-hmm.
There was like a really nice hotel and they have like a whole babysitting program. So, and they were like, no way, I'm not even bringing the kid on the plane. They were like, no, we want a break from our kids. So this woman thought that she was going to get some support. She got the complete opposite. Here are some of the responses. Honey, you're hearing the love of your life say this is important. You're hearing someone really important to your partner say this is important, and you're putting getting drunk ahead of that?
Mm-hmm.
For fuck's sake.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody else said, the grandma has been a grown adult longer than you've been alive. I'm pretty sure she can handle any tiredness and noise as she wishes. Somebody else said, if the grandma wants to leave, she can. Nobody's forcing her to be there. So if she doesn't want to be there, she can leave, maybe with some assistance, but it's worth it. Your spouse wants it so badly, and it's only one person. Somebody else said, you're treating an elderly person like a child and like a burden. That's so demeaning. I'm going to take it one step further. If you are marrying somebody that that is their attitude towards your family that you have said is important to you, your grandma, your 98-year-old, that's your grandma, you know? If that's the attitude of the person you're marrying, that is a huge red flag. That person is controlling.
Mm-hmm.
That person doesn't care what your needs are. That person does not value your desires. They don't value your family. They don't value any. I mean, I can't even imagine making a stink of this. Like, what do you care? Go party and have a good time. What do you care if his 98-year-old grandma's sitting there? That's her business. Invite her. If she wants to leave, she can leave. The fact that this woman is making such a big deal about it, that she's fighting with her fiance and that she got on Reddit to talk about it, that's a huge red flag. This woman she's controlling. She maybe even mentally ill. There's something wrong here. I say, not only do not uninvite anybody from the wedding, I say cancel the whole wedding. Uninvite everybody. Cancel the whole wedding.
The bride.
Uninvite the bride. Like, you should not be marrying somebody that's the stance they're taking.